Yes, probably going to sink somewhere into the city. Also, hello. Hello, Alex. Hello, Glitcher, I know is watching. Tabbed. I have Glitch on mute at the moment as a lurk. I've just got to check my levels quickly. Just got to check my levels. That's not what I meant to do. We're a fun little gang who support each other. Ah, there we go. Now it's talking. If only I could get this mic working on our dual streams, but unfortunately, it's hated by Discord. Maybe I'll try it on the Windows call and see what happens. Oh, we'll see. Right, well, welcome back. Now, when we left, we just found a poisoner, and we're looking for the poisoner. I don't know where he lives. What I do know is that he lives somewhere in Advent, which unfortunately doesn't help much. So I've got to try and figure out where else he lives.
I'd like to know a bit more about you.
What do you want to...
What can you...
He's one of the most brilliant. His biochemistry studies are...
What's his...
I don't know. I hope he gets through whatever he...
I wonder...
He's the head of our department. As you've already seen...
Yeah, that...
I've no idea how he did it.
One day we'll... Yeah, one day we will, and then we'll sound perfectly clear every time. And our hilarious... yeah, ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed bro.
Benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried.
Do I not strike you as a man of science?
It's not about why. It's about what...
You strike me as a man who should be wearing a tie, like me. Disheveled.
I'll see you later.
So he lives somewhere in Advent. That's all I know, is he lives somewhere in Advent. I don't know where, though. So I arguably need to try and find out. Well, time to use my magical ghost powers.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
It's not that. Where is it? It's got to be somewhere around here that tells me where he lives. And not just his weird voyeurism that he's got going on there. Also, someone broke his window. I feel like that's probably more prudent than I'm giving it credit for. Who am I actually looking for? George Cavendish. According to his student, he lives somewhere in Advent. But where in Advent? Where does he live in Advent? Advent's a big place. Oh. Ah, sweet. This doctor's hall is full of bullets. I'm glad about that. Okay, so that's Cavendish. Sadly, he doesn't just have a list of where he lives in the room, which would make life far simpler. Apparently EOD is banned. Which, I guess, erotic oil distribution? Weird thing to ban. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh, you're the key. Curse you, poorly 2D key image. Okay, I clearly have no idea where he lives, and I can't seem to find anything about where he lives. So I'm just going to find wherever he lives in Advent, I guess. Cozy. Where could it be? If I were a sycophantic poison thief who made a key out of a bar of soap, where would I live? And why would I keep so many bullets in things? I don't have a lot of bullets anyway, sadly. I killed the thing that was in here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. How does... Oh, it's Y. One of the downsides of not playing a game for a while is you tend to forget how to actually control the game. I haven't played Baldur's Gate, but I know how this game goes. Brains. Gonna get a brain buddy.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
Ugh. There's something kind of I don't know what it is. As an aesthetic, sort of this period, Victorian period to this period labs are just kind of cool. Brutal, and I wouldn't want to spend any time in them. But kind of cool, you know, all the pewter pots and everything. Thankfully, I've brought a shovel just in case. Right. So I can't find any more information here. But that might not be the worst thing, because the Oakmont University is over there, and they might have a record of where he lives. This is one thing I do like in this game. I like how much exploring I actually have to do. You got to do a lot of learning to figure stuff out. Plus, there's always the temptation that you might just... I can shoot random people, but I can't shoot that guy. All the stupid books.
Something I can help you with, sir?
Okay, well, he's tougher than he looks. Also closed for maintenance. Okay.
Some books can be really mind-blowing, don't you think?
No. So he's got to live somewhere there, but where? Maybe the City Hall will have a record? Maybe. Worth a look. I'm not following you. Just that I tell you that. Trustworthy. Remember, if someone loudly proclaims they're not following you, they're clearly trustworthy. Right, so I need to find where this guy lives. Now, the City Hall might have a record of where he lives. Or I've got to wander around Advent like a mad 5-year-old. All it would take is one little tweak, and suddenly, I'm the bad guy. I could just say Cthulhu made me do it. You are the evilest looking policeman I've ever seen. Okay, the evilest looking policeman I've ever seen from this period. There are other evil looking policemen. That guy was like comedically evil. That guy's clearly up to something. Where were you yesterday, poison murderer man? Yeah. Actually, he looks like me when I'm older. Oh god, it's me. What happened to me?
Damn newcomers.
Tell me what happened.
You'll die.
Oh god, he's got my gun. That was self-defense. That was self-defense. He pulled the gun. All I had was a shovel. You saw it. It was self-defense, right? Where's your broom gone?
Hey,
He's a witch!
get off. He's mad. He's
Says a
completely
witch.
mad.
I'm walking around having a broom 1 minute and then no broom. Let's see now. Okay, so the boat down here. Then we take the boat. Ignore the giant yellow things. I'm well aware of why they're there. I believe the game's rendering is freaked out. Surprisingly, this game's not well implemented. Shocker. I don't trust this guy. Sir, your bag is full of corpses. And, yeah, you know what? You do you, sir. Ew. Yeah, don't go down there. That guy's clearly crazy. Oh, sure, ignore me. What the freaking hell? Jesus Christ. What is... Okay, curiosity's got the better of me. I'm coming, Jesus! Jesus! Jesus betrayed me. I'm coming, Jesus! I feel like maybe this shouldn't be happening. I think the game might be bugging out a little bit, judging by the massive bright lights. Either that or we're being invaded. Or is this meant to happen? I don't know. It's a bit much. Jesus Christ. Let's not go back that way. God damn, Jeebus. Wait, is that the town hall? Did I already find my way to the town? I did! I'm clever.
Hey, knock it off.
No. Okay. So if I were looking for a place that would tell me where people live, it would be this place. There's just got to be a door inside. And once I find the door, then that's all we'll need for more and more and more.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
There's news that's fit to print. Hi, you seem...
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
Maybe for you to enjoy your job.
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you.
Oh, if that's the way.
Good. I'm glad we understand.
Cool.
Hi.
Your cataract all hell. Well, this is what I was looking for. Let's see. Let's see. Subjects. Citizens. Advent. Registry. There? No. Occupation, maybe. Here we go. Oakmont, Mass. Place of residence, Oakmont, Mass. Advent Central, St. Michael's Road. Between Carpenter Street and See, I told you that the town hall would tell me where he lives. Oh, he's divorced. That's sad. But we now know where he lives, which will make finding him that much easier. I've already forgotten where it said he lived. But I'll look it up and find it. See, that's what I mean. It's a nice game to have where it actually makes me look for stuff. Okay, so let's see now. Carpenter Street and Constitution Street. Right, where are you? Carpenter Street's here. Between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street, which is there. He lives on St. Michael's Road. Michael's Road's there, between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street, so it's got to be there. At least in principle. Alex, I can't get a new coat, okay? This is my... Well, I could go back to the hotel and put on a new coat. But this is the coat we have, okay? It's got a furry collar. It's a weird shade of burgundy, and it's very wet. But that's the coat we're using, and you can like it. And ignore the way the world is shifting around me when I move my head. It's because I live in a strange parallel dimension where towns have giant rock monoliths and nobody talks about it. Or that. In fact, there's a lot of things people don't talk about in this town. Like the fish people. Or that. Or the guy whose bag was full of bodies. Or these cars. And frankly, he didn't put the roof on, so those chairs are going to stink.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
What's on sale? Abraham Lincoln? Oh no, it's Scrooge McDuck. Hi, Scrooge. Eva, it's not a hobby. Also, hi, Eva. It's corpses. It's a lot of corpses. Right, he lives somewhere around here, I think. Flat 2, as it were. Oh, I don't think I'm getting in that way. Is this about to be some joke about hobbyists? I won't accept it. Okay, flat 2. Tell me about Valheim. If you want to take it, it's free. Oh, thank God there isn't a baby in there. Oh no, a lock. I work for the police. This is a nice flat.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a
What did you
long
do to the
time.
other wolves?
So why keep it around?
What did you do to Violent? What did you do to your horde of gender ambiguous wolves? Did you kill Alex Wolf? A raid happened. Oh. It's about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna Roy stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about doing no hauls of fish. 2 days an ounce per box will be enough. Westbrook, don't want him to come with any harm. Don't forget the flask and store it. I believe, Alex, you got raided. Okay.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation. And the EOD's in the center of all of it.
So the EOD's evil. And here I thought erotic oil displacement would be a healthy thing.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Well. You know what they say, Alex? You either live long enough to see a wolf boy or you die as a rug. Or whatever Eva does with the bodies. I assume they're going to be made into rugs. Or hats. Or Alex is just going to cry about the wolf he didn't even want alive in the first place. Okay, so we burned the letter. Is there any remnant of the letter? No. Why do I... Appropriate to their namesakes, I made them all into jerky. Oof. Wolf jerky would be terrible. I'm surprised the... what do you call it? I'm surprised the, Well, firstly, Alex is now a jerky boy, which is hilarious. I think we've got... Is that everything in here? No, we're missing something, and I don't know what. Life's much easier to be a detective when you know where everything is.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Broken bottle? So we know he got divorced, so he burned the picture of his wife. He broke a whiskey bottle. He keeps the ring for some reason.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive
Gone. Locals are in a panic, with most who reported in a shell. Salvation Harbour, Good Headwood. I rented a disparate charity organisation, EOD, that had recently risen to prominence against amongst the city's poor. Readers to avoid any...
investigation, and the EOD's in the center of...
Time for a bit of Mind Palace. The EOD is much more going...
all of it.
It can't be all of it. I guess that's all of it. Oh, look! Terrifying ghost thing. Okay.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Okay, is this Percy Jackson?
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
Is it that he smokes too much?
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna. I thought the child
Oh,
was
damn.
mine. Mine.
Okay, let's see what we
I mean,
have
she
here.
told him.
George?
Turns out it's the cult.
I don't
And
care
then...
what your damn EOD cult
So
demands.
she cheated with
You
a
will
fish man.
never understand our cause.
Okay.
My child is
does
blessed
that
by the
work?
sea.
You know what? Probably best not think
I'm
about it.
leaving you, George.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his.
Let's
but
imagine it's the way
blessed by
fish
the
normally do it.
sea.
There's a bunch of eggs. They go into the sea, and then... Wait, what's happening? Well, that's what happens if you continuously look like you don't eat. Oh no, my hat. Did I just eat some wolf jerky? I am not liking the giant face looking at me through the... Whoa! No!
Who are you? What are you
Did you
doing
just see the
here?
giant fish, man?
Calm down. The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking
I
into
shot
my
your lock
house.
off. It's not breaking in, I shot him.
Explain yourself.
Damn it, no one's sushi. Take his coat. Alex, stop telling me to take coats. Eva, stop thinking about fish. We know it's not sushi you're thinking about. Kitty face. In fact, that requires... Oh, I can't do it on the... I can do it on here. It's not Alex doing it, it's me. Dio. Kitty face. I love kitty face. Out of all emojis, kitty face is my favorite. Kitty face. Do I lie or tell the truth? Anna didn't send me.
Easy there.
No, Anna did send.
Anna
Oh, so
from the
is that
fish
his
market
wife?
asked me to find you. You know her, right?
I should have guessed. I know her much better than you think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I had.
She didn't take your
It's
dignity.
not about what she wants.
Or your mustache.
It's about what you did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
Hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do
Poisoning
what I did.
poor people?
It all comes
It's
back
not
to
really
Anna.
good reason.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together.
I already knew due to my magic
The
powers,
EOD
but you know.
robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish.
It
We were all
always
short on food at
does.
the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some
Probably shouldn't
time,
have.
but
I would
then
have immediately gotten curious when she joined a
became
cult.
pregnant.
There's
yes,
no point dating a culture.
At first, I was over the moon. But then
Alex,
one
are you
day
telling
she came
Glitch
me,
to steal coats now?
Snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea.
And I
that it was
dream of
demanded
the
by the
sea.
EOD. Doom
There's
take
no
them. I couldn't
rapture on
stand
me.
it. I just couldn't.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good
It's
reason
not me.
for
I was speaking
poisoning
to Glitch
innocent
over
people?
my pedigree Josh.
You know the
so.
EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
Boom.
No,
Lawyered.
that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence. And
Yes, that's
recruit
how charity
new members.
works. It's like when people come up to
Some
you and
of
ask you to
those
sign a thing on a clipboard and give your
initiates
email,
they
and the
call
next thing you
vanish
know,
without a trace.
constantly emails, and
just them.
sometimes they talk to you, and
They
you're just like, I
kidnap
can't
ordinary
leave. I
folks
don't want to
too.
give you money, but I can't leave.
Poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes
Have
in
they seen the
EOD
giant fish,
yet.
man?
They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and
You
mistrust.
know what I mistrust? Your goatee. It's clearly evil.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD.
He's just evil looking, right?
If
He's got like an
crimes are
evil
that
face.
obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish.
Yeah, nobody says sons of
They
hagfish,
maintain a
but
squeaky clean image, and Kay, they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no
Yeah, I
help
get
at
that.
all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take
you guys
them to
have
court.
courts?
What did she mean?
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome? in
Poisoned
people?
fish?
Living in Innsmouth?
That Kay-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call
Oh, buddy,
deep
you don't
ones.
know half of it.
They
You haven't
take
seen the
our
internet.
women, and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
This is not what I expected. I didn't expect this kind of romantic fan fiction, but fine.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time
I
to
had a lot of
research
time to
Innsmouth,
research
the EOD,
seed.
and the story
So
behind
much
them.
fish
It is
seed.
an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Okay.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not.
Why do you
the
still live?
EOD
Why
is
does
in
anyone
this
live
fish.
here? It's
The
wet,
sudden
it
rise to
smells
power of the
funny,
Blackwood family
there's
happened right after they joined
monsters,
them.
and apparently a bunch of people being boned by fish monsters. Okay, now
So
I
what's
understand
the
why
next
some people
move?
live here.
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD, I understand I'm in no position to ask.
What do we think, gang? Do we listen to the seed man or do we help the EOD? Now, we do know there are fish people. There's no denying that. But does he raise a good enough point that we shoot him? Or do we listen to him? Do we what? Get spoiled by... No, we don't get his coat. I can't take his coat, Alex. I apologize. I will go back to the hotel and change my coat. Will that make you happy? So I think we should probably listen to him. I have trust in your judgment. Awful idea. We'll listen.
Keep talking.
He seems
Now,
suitably
what is it
evilly
you want
mustached
from
that I'm
me?
willing to listen.
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD... My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a...
Your agent inside.
I
Can't take
see
his
where
stash,
this is
Alex.
going.
I will go back to the hotel.
You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who...
Oh, that's right. They
My
kidnapped someone.
agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD...
All right, look.
Of course. But don't be too...
Okay, the poisoning... Having a zealous servant as EOD, she will follow any instruction without hesitation. Okay. Maybe? I don't know. George Cavendish poisoned the fish to undermine the EOD's charitable... This is... Okay, I guess... But... I don't know! They're both idiots! Can I just shoot both of them? I mean, she had... yeah, we made our choice. We made our choice. It's fine.
So,
Your methods stink, and your plan stinks.
I mean,
You're doing
arguably the
a
best
great
favor I
favor
can
for
do
the
for this
city, Mr.
city is to
Reed.
get a
Never did
bucket.
that.
It's kind of wet.
Yeah.
you need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD store. I'll be back later.
Yeah, we'll...
Right. Time to go and do a thing. Okay, you got a problem with my pants. Alex, is this your way of telling me you want me to take my pants off? Because look, you're cute and all, but you ain't my type. Despite what the wolves did. Now, maybe if we could talk about you dyeing your hair. There should be a fast travel thing around here, right? There must be. Right? Yeah. What I'm basically saying, Alex, is I need you to have surgery to look like Mitsuru. And then, oh god, we're gonna get to see Mitsuru again next week, guys. Next week is when the Persona comes out. Exciting. I'd like your stick, please. Well, I can't steal coats. They didn't develop the game with that option. Who's letting who down? You. Oh, hi, did your mum bang a deep one? I need you to tell me. Sir? Sir, did your mum get a deep one? Sir? Sir, this isn't an insult, it's an honest question. Did your mother get a deep... Sir? Sir? Did your mother get a deep one, sir? Not a proud of show. It might have been. They're all a bit culty. You don't know what she was into. Well, you know, that tracks. We're gonna get an answer about the deep ones here. Feel the gentle touch of tentacles. Okay. Probably not gonna eat in these diners, I think. Alright, we found a quick jump. So if we go to... There's the Devil Reef Hotel. Wet. Give it to us raw and rizzling. Something you can say in a Lord of the Rings quote contest, and something you can also say in an unfortunate situation that you shouldn't say in bed. I mean, you can do. Hey, did your mum bang a fish man, maybe? Got an opinion on that? No? Alright. Jowly looking mother trucker. So I like how I'm working for the richest man in the city, and the one thing he can't give me is a nice room. That isn't so... evil. Okay, let's see. There you go, Alex. A nice new coat. Wind coat. Well, I kind of want to wear the skin. I can make bullets, I'm sure of it. Yes, I can. What I'd really like is a, I love it. Oh, I've got all that I can have. The collar's making me uncomfortable. Why is this smoke coming out the floor? This place is clearly not going to be set on fire. It's too wet. Look at all the damp. And the rags. And the paraffin. And the giant crab. I hate those crabs. They are just unpleasant. Okay, so. That's the EOD fish storage that we need to go to. Thankfully, I collected a perfect fast travel point. Some might say I perfectly planned this. Some might say. I can fix this a little bit so it's less staring at nothing but blank space above me. Oh. Well, that's on fire. I do like how the firemen have apparently just fucked off. Finished the job, they just left. Good on them. Fair enough. Bit of fire do wonders for the place. Warm it up a tad. High five.
Please, help me
I did my civic duty. Well, that's not going anywhere. Hi, did your mother bang a deep one? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had fleas. Hello, Skin Man. I've seen you in my mind.
Burn your eyes clean, for the dusk of time is near.
I'm trustworthy.
Hello again, Daryl.
See be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again. Sure. No.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Bah, I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real...
Fine, fine. You've always
Yeah,
been
you'll be able to
wonderful.
go anywhere else,
I'll
Daryl.
leave.
Don't be a stranger.
May this
I imagine you'd fit in well in, You know what? Maybe best not to worry about it. Maybe stay, Daryl. Oh no, blue fish. Oh, this can only go well. And I poisoned all the fish. But Daryl got away. They're going to need to rewash that. And that. Was this the right choice? I'm still unsure, which is probably a good moral choice example, really, if you're unsure. Sir, at least go in the stall to vomit. Honestly. Rude. And disgusting. He lives there, so there. Once you have the actual ways to get around, it's a lot easier to get around. Duh. Talk about a stupid statement. Okay, now we go report to the guy. I get my thing. We don't look at the field agenda cut. Bruh, I didn't make it. Blah, 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 blah. Is that a fishman dying? Oh, the vomiting guy. Oh god, we've all been there before where you end up upchucking because you drank too much and you didn't quite make it to the bathroom, right? You know, when you're on a night out, you're in the club, you had a few drinks, you get to that point and your friend goes, I'm gonna vomit, and you go to the loo, and they go, no, I can make it, and then they're all over the floor. Now me, I don't throw up on nights out. What I do is the classic thing: if you go to bed and then you end up lying in bed with your eyes closed, trying not to focus on how the room is spinning. That's my drunken hell. Professor, I poisoned all the poor people. Professor? Professor? Oh, meaner Hawking Street and Liberty Road. I am in such a cozy time. Always cozy. We're a cozy group who talk about being drunk and room spinny and vomit. Coziness isn't a single thing, you know. Everyone's got a different opinion of cozy. For instance, whoever owns these cars, they're not having a comf time. Well, they might be, I don't know. They're not driving anywhere. Fish storage. Liberty Road fish storage. Where the fuck is it? Ah, itchy nose. Liberty Road. Okay, that's Liberty Road. Where the frig am I going? Walking Lane and Liberty Road. Where is that? That's Liberty Road. Meet George in the corner of Hawking Lane and Liberty Road? Oh, so it's got to be there, right? I guess.
Help me, please.
I'll get him to work off that bowler. Oh, look. Crows.
Please.
Stop fleeing me, crows. You win this round. They won that round. But next round will be me. Quid pro quo. Fun. Okay, yeah, that's right. I was looking for Harriet Doe because he was kidnapped by the EOD. We went to his lab. I remember now. That is a shiny ass car. Jesus. Blish blish. You know, you could have just come in.
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Alkmaar.
You're still weirdly evil looking.
Thing, Mr. Reed.
Your contact better be worth the trouble,
George. He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Oh, you're kidding me. Passwords? Again?
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think?
I will
Funny.
beat you to death with a something.
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
You know anything about
Harriet, Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her.
I don't remember.
Brilliant. Is it her?
Yeah. She participated in...
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists.
Yeah, I don't want to know what they're doing with her. But judging by what your wife did, I can guess what they're doing with her. Making weird little fish babies. Did you hear that? I was talking about your wife. You know, the one who slept with a deep one. You didn't make her happy, so she found a fish man. Which, you know, no judgments. Or maybe judgments on cheating. Is that guy looking for eels? Eels see what I can do. Sometimes that make me laugh. If I play that guy though, how's he gonna get back in? Shit, wall! Right. So the sea is a cruel mistress. And he... am I going to the right place? Yes, I am. Basement of the fish market. I thought so. Okay, well, you look like you take place in a Dark Souls game. But we now get a good look at the fish people. So they get scales.
Damn newcomer.
Not a lot of hair left. And they are judgy. Judgy people. Like, who'd have thought it? Lovecraft made a Lovecraft game where the people don't like newcomers. There's a shocker. You know, this game does not talk about the fact that these cultists are everywhere. They're just part of the life. I assume they buy milk. Go to the shops. Get a haircut. Okay, well, you're just having a bad day and you have too many shoes. Like, dude, that is too many shoes. Are you stealing shoes? Do you sell shoes? I'd like shoes. I mean, I've never bought shoes from a strange man wandering around with them in a bag, but I don't see how it's any worse than buying them from JD Sports. Oh, damn, another infested area. Okay, so we need to find the basement. That's a shark. That's a spider crab, which is still terrifying. You're someone completely different. Well, this feels yeah, this is basementy. Hmm. Now, if I was unsure about the events that are about to transpire, I'd say this is the most Uh-oh. Nope. I'm not paid enough to deal with that.
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped.
Can we talk about the slab you got in the other room with the blood?
What do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other
I
is not the
just
same as let me
helped you.
just tell you everything.
What is this?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
I prefer erotic oil
Dagon.
displacement.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship
he a
him
fish?
as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Okay.
Nothing's for free in this city.
You
Though I
won't
might.
regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've an inkling what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest... I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days,
Have
my
you
friend.
considered swimming?
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in... See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper.
All right, fine.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there.
Oh, god damn it. I already did the quest to poison the thing, and now I gotta do more bullshit and find smugglers. The hell am I gonna do with a smuggler? He's not whiskey. Can't smuggle it in this wet ass place. I didn't even trust this clear water sign. Okay. I need to report my finding Tara Robert Throgmorton. Local detective changes cloak complaint. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Come, find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
It's not complaining. It's making a statement of intent. And my intent is annoyed. Alright, if I go left and then... Alright. You're bitching in the kitchen. Well, you're... complaining in the... verbatim. Yeah. You feel the burn now. Feel the burn like that guy. I think that's a whale. Shit, Paul. You're getting the hang of these boats. Or as it's known, the Cyclops 2. Hand over your money or your valuables. I'm the boatman. I'm the boat. Why? Wait. Yeah, the boat's called. They're all called Cyclops 2. No idea why. It's just what they're called. So I should just have to keep following this road. Remember, Alex, Cyclops was right. Or wrong. Or it's a comic book, so whoever was right or wrong changes on the reg. Hold on. I can manage this. Thankfully, the eels haven't figured out how to get into boats yet. This place is even more depressing when it's raining. And it was depressing before. Aw. Aw. Shit. Okay, we'll go to Throgmorton, tell him what we found, remind him his son's dead. Carved into the wood seat, why wouldn't you? Jean did love him. It was Wolverine. Alright, calm down, mate. It was Wolverine who Jean didn't love, and he got all upset about it and lay in bed in his Wolverine costume stroking her picture. Which is either a, you know, symbolic gesture of his affection or a weird prelude to what I can assume was some form of fetishistic intent. I'm not kidding. In the cartoon... One sec. I've got to close my window. Cold feet. Wish I could be sad. But yeah, that famous meme where he's lying in bed in his full like Wolverine costume, just stroking a picture of Jean Grey, and you kind of think, if you walked in on that, would your reaction be Wolverine, you deep and complex character? Or would you be Wolverine? I hope you're not planning on tying a belt around your neck and then, you know. That was a Batman costume. The guy famously died doing that, but quid pro quo. Batman costume's kind of stylish and gothic, and Wolverine's original costume was bright yellow. Which, well, frankly, the X-Men's original costumes were colourful. Unless you were Iceman, where you were just kind of naked. Ah, Gorilla Man. God, you're still having a funeral? What are you guys eating? Wait. They made a cake of his body. This game predicted the "is it cake" meme. What? What? Why would you... What? Okay, firstly, who decided to cut his head into pieces? That's just weird, but Okay.
I had some questions.
I beg your pardon. I don't believe.
Why
I
did you
know
turn your
anyone
son into a
back there.
cake?
Well, it came up during the investigation.
Say no more. It is beyond my earliest memories, but even if it weren't, my father's business is his own. I shall not engage in
Was one of your
gossip.
father's businesses that he clearly slept with a gorilla?
Your father led an expedition back.
I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. I was a babe in arms back then, and my father never... It is a great shame, of course. His work would have turned the science of evolution on its head.
Yeah. I know who was behind Professor Doe's kid. Most of them stick to the fish market.
I knew there was something fishy.
Ah,
about the
fishy.
The den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I...
Are you calling me a bigot,
Yes.
Reed?
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up
Not a
burnt
message
in the end.
Lovecraft
They
would have
killed
appreciated.
my son,
Yes,
for
and you
Jake's
turned him into a
sake.
cake.
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy. You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical order.
I shall think about what you've said.
Back to business.
You killed my son, but you did
I'll continue
nothing
my
to
search
stop
for
me.
Professor Doe.
Pretty much,
You
yeah.
have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains that you say we are dealing with an entire organization. Well, now leave.
Oh, he gave me a shotgun. Well, I'm not going to put this anywhere sensible. I'm going to carry it. Also, still weirded out by you making a cake out of your dead kid to look like your dead kid. It's weird. This entire thing is weird. You're weird. You're weird, Gorilla Man. Okay, so what do I need to do? He believes using advertisements in Salvation's Harbor. Alright. Yeah, it's weird. That's Oakham City Bay. Oh, great. So I look over the whole of frickin' Salvation Harbor. That's a big-ass area. Well, that looks like the kind of place where I'd imagine they'd be. Where's the closest to that? Over there. Okay. So... And for a man whose dad clearly probably boned a gorilla, he's still got a lot of gorilla stuff around here. Okay, I'm not going to run around with my shotgun out, because even though it's like the 1918s, I think, that'd probably still get me shot. If anything, it's more likely to get me shot. You know, now that I think about it, this is just sending people into a mine. Nobody make the Moria joke. I know how much you want to, but don't. Right. So, all I know is it's in here. In theory, maybe I should have gone straight to the police station and looked, but... The fuck was that? Is that one of these eels I keep hearing about? Oh god, they're actually in the water. Nope. Nope. Alex, what are you on about? Are you alright? Oh, because I won't let you do the joke. Fine, do the joke, but don't type it. Just say it. Say it out loud. Don't wake up Baby J. Okay. So, if I were a sign, where would I stay to make a sign be mine?
Church of Redemption, founded in 1667. Cast away from your evil deeds and find redemption in our
Oh, cool.
Lord.
I do love Jeebus. Famously. Time to explore this here church. Okay, also apparently a butcher's. Bit strange, but fine, fair enough. No judgments hit. What is that? There's a blue thing. What in the world?
You cannot build here. It's cursed. Cursed. The skies smote the carpenters for their sins. You cannot build a church in this place.
Good. Let this place be our legacy. May the horror that befell the carpenters be forgotten, and hope take its place.
Yeah,
Esse quam
this city feels hopey. This feels like a hopey place. I trust this place for hope. Certainly not full of weird fish things. Yeah, well, he's got his box. A lot of corpses. And I didn't make any of them. I don't think I've actually shot anybody.
Make it quick, Reverend, I implore you. I lost everything to this fire. My house, my family. No need to recite every single bloody name.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Maybe one.
Make it quick, Reverend, I implore you. I lost everything to this fire. My house, my family. No need to recite every single
Well, that
bloody
was a
name.
fire, and I think the guy screaming about you can't build a church here. And then...
You cannot build here. It's
Good. Let this place be our legacy. May the horror that befell the carpenters be forgotten, and hope take its place. Esse quam videri.
The old Carpenter Manor stood here centuries ago, until a fire destroyed it and killed most of the family. The church was built over the ruin.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure why that was a thing. But fine. I need to find these bloody signs. Using advertisements for Salvation Harbor in the local newspaper. God damn it, I'm in the wrong place. I need to find the local newspaper office. Is there a local newspaper office? Yes, the Oakmont Chronicle. Fair enough. That's on me. See, like I said, being a detective, gotta use detecting skills. It's important. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. I may not have a clear clue where I'm going, or what I'm doing, or why. All I know for certain is there's ghosts in them hills. I gotta weird inclination to play Red Dead Redemption 2 again. Strangely. And I've been putting it off, thinking about downloading it. I did start up Guardians of the Galaxy again, weirdly. And I'll tell you one thing about Guardians of the Galaxy. The New Game Plus is pointless. Okay, so... So if we go with After the Flood, in advertisements, and we want Salvation Harbor, let's see. Final journey, the time to the Seven Oaks Bar at the crossroad of Calmshaw Street and Salvation Road. Where's Calmshaw Street and Salvation Road? Abolition Street, Polaris Road, Old Church Road, Windhelm Street, Polaris, Marsh Avenue. Calmshaw Street and Salvation Road, where is it? Okay, there's Calmshaw Street. So it's got to be there. Alright. Okay, so we know where to go. It's a wake, so I only assume it'll be cheery as all hell. Your book's gonna get wet, you know that, right? I don't think you care. Fair enough. No problem, I get it. I suppose. Certain amount of judgment. Anyone ever tell you look like a dad in a Roald Dahl movie? Not one of the, like, awful dads, but not a good dad. Yeah, that's a fun fact. The Madeline Roald Dahl movie. Danny DeVito cared quite a lot for the actress who played Madeline. He looked after her, he helped protect her from Hollywood and everything else. And they're still friends now, even after she grew up. If you need another reason to love Danny DeVito. And I don't need many, because Danny DeVito is just kind of cool. He's a cool guy. I like stories like that. He is a gem. It's like, it's not a Danny DeVito story, but I remember hearing about, what's his name? Robin Williams. Robin Williams used to hire homeless people in the local area for his film set so that they'd have a job and earn some money. Isn't that endearing? I miss Robin Williams. Oh well. Anyway, I'm off to go to a wake, Cheery. Yeah, he had it written into his contracts, and now we have people like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Vin Diesel who write into their contracts that they can only be punched a certain number of times because they don't want to lose a fight. Look, I like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies, I do, but the more stuff you hear about him, you're just kind of like, you're kind of a douche, dude. And I don't hate his movies, but the reality is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson plays the same thing every time. Like, he's always Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I didn't watch the new sodding Jumanji movies primarily because of that. And it's funny when he works with Kevin Hart, because Kevin Hart's quite entertaining. Okay, so it's somewhere around here in theory. And Vin Diesel, I will respect Vin Diesel primarily just because he was a big enough dork to make a movie based on his D&D character, which is adorable. That's the where's the Seven Oaks? That's here. Jesus.
The man who made the boss blow a gasket. Caleb never thought a
The last
make
witch
him look
hunter.
such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard
Dude,
feelings, pal.
what are you on?
Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink.
I feel like you need less drinks.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health. So, how about that business?
We can talk.
I know. Still,
Tell me where to find them.
here are 3 file cards.
This is
I'll
just
be waiting.
something side quest. I don't care about this.
Take care.
I need to find whoever the smugglers are.
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not.
I've heard they're having a...
That may be true, but I don't know.
Come on.
If you think I'll trust you, just... But you're still alive. Okay.
Why does everyone want a
expected
favour?
A package to be delivered ages ago, but the
When
courier
when
still
asked what he
hasn't shown.
wanted, he answered yes.
Find out what's taking him so long.
Fair.
Here's
Hey,
the
Amos.
address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch
You're
my
painfully Irish.
Bye.
Painfully so. Great. Everyone wants a favour. Nobody wants to tell me, you know, yeah, sure, we'll help. House on Levi Coffin Avenue, not Frobe. Okay. And back to the map. Levi Coffin Avenue. Where the hell is Levi Coffin Avenue? You know, well, I do like the whole making you look for stuff. On the other hand, it can be a bit irritating sometimes. Alright, there's Marsh Avenue. There is no Levi Coffin Avenue. Oh, no. Western Grimhaven Bay. Never eat... Levi Coffin Avenue. Well, it's got to be somewhere around there, I guess. How's it going? Well, we did a bunch of bullshit. And then we did a bunch of bullshit. I found someone with a bunch of body parts in a bag, which was an experience. Alex told me to get a new coat, so I got a new coat. I didn't murder anybody for this coat. And yeah. That's about it so far. It's mostly been just doing quests. Also this guy.
Burn your eyes clean, for the dusk of time.
He's having an experience. I don't want to judge him too much. What can I do? Do I go... What's the best way to go? Okay, so if I go down Sevenoaks Street till I reach Octopus Avenue. We're gonna rock down to Octopus Avenue. And then we'll take it higher. And how are you, Amos? How's your day been? Is this the right road? Yes. Okay. Oh, also Alex has slowly been suckered in by playing the Pokemon shooter game to the point where I'm pretty sure it's taking over his life. And all of Evil's wolves died, except for one. Hold on. It's that way. Yeah. Bats happened, Joe. Okay, all of Eva's wolves died. Eva had a bunch of doggos, they were all floofers, and she just got them all killed. So, you know, if her parents were doing it to see if Eva was allowed to own a pet, then I would have gone with goldfish, personally. less raiding to happen around goldfish, although, you know, Danish people. I'm not saying I'd expect a bunch of Danish people to build a little Viking longboat, put it in someone else's fish tank and steal their fish, but I kind of wish they did, because that would be amazing. In fact, in my head, I now believe that's what happens when anyone has a pond there. They look out their window and there's just a bunch of people in a Viking longboat sailing it in their pond, stealing fish. That makes me happy. That's a happy image. Ridiculous, but happy. It's probably not other Danish people. I imagine they're doing it to Swedish people more often than not. The Swedish ponds are screwed. They're just getting nailed by very confused longboats. Like, do you all want to hear one of the strangest conspiracy theories in the UK to make us seem equally as ridiculous? Ugh. Well, good time to try out the new shotgun. Okay. So we are not going to talk about these things. I got a knowledge point. I don't know what that does, but yeah. I think that box is it. But yeah, fun little conspiracy theory from the UK. So they said it would be in Western... basically, there's a conspiracy theory that Wales has slowly been moving their border. I am out of bullets. Yeah, there's the minor conspiracy that Wales has slowly been moving their border for over the years in order to get more of the UK, and their plan is to slowly take over the UK inch by inch by moving their border. Which could be true. Don't know. It's a hilarious concept, though. I believe I'm out of bullets again. Right. Apparently it exploded and killed me. Okay. A daring looter could find great treasure inside, or explode. Potato, potato, either or, who knows? Oh, and of course the load time for the brutal explosion death is longer than anything else. Oh, well, at least it's only here. The thing is, Western is anywhere along here. Western Grimhaven Bay, Levi Coffin Road. Not far from the crossroad with Marsh Avenue. I mean, Western could be... Okay, west is that way, so maybe I'm just in the wrong place. The fuck? Mama? Ooh. Well, that worked. Okay, I just need to recoup my sanity a little bit, not think about what just happened, and the horrors that incurred. I can make one grenade. Right, I don't have enough gunpowder to make that, and I barely got enough gunpowder to make that, thus making this entire experience irritating. Come to the infected zone. There's prizes and toys. Welcome to the infected zone. Have a look around. Everything is weird. There's garbage to be found. We've got monsters and weirdos. They all smell like feet. And for some reason, the music's all reet. Welcome to infected zones. There, it's really cool. Join the two old emos, you won't seem like a fool. We've got mountains of content. I can't heal myself. Why won't it heal? What the... What? I was using the wrong thing. So my laptop sits at the desk and I can't see the bottom left corner, including what I'm injecting half the time. So I might do... It is a good song. I quite like the one he has with a sock puppet too, but that one's slightly darker. Okay, come on. Ow. Ah, crap. I think this is no, nobody explode. Alright, I know what your bullshit is. You explode, and I die horribly, and everyone has a jolly good laugh, except for me, who slowly goes mad, and then becomes a cultist of Cthulhu, and everyone's like, well, they never seemed the type. But I did seem the type. Although if I was going to be a cultist, Cthulhu's not what I'd go for. It involves too many... It's too much fish, you know? I don't know what... Maybe one of the Elder Scrolls gods? Not Molag Bal, he's a nightmare. And evil. Mehrunes Dagon involves too much wed robes and looking like a bit of a twit. Sanguinius for the win. Sanguine. Oh, what? The party god? Yeah, maybe. Although he can be a bit, you know, weird. Well, I say he. There's no actual gender for the for their gods, to be fair. Haha! What you gonna... Okay, well, that didn't work. The Bacchus stand-in. Yeah, well, Bacchus... Interesting thing I found out. You know, Bacchus was originally a child of Hades. Like, he's Hades and Persephone's kid, in theory. Is one of the myths I've heard. Even though I'm 90% sure that, like... Okay, I'm beginning to think I'm in the wrong place. And I think the only solution to being in the... Oh, super! Here, hold this. Huh. Okay, I don't need to be here anymore, going slightly mad. I've grabbed all the stuff I can grab. Well, I've grabbed some of the stuff I can grab. A lot of... Okay, so coming in here gives me a lot of inventory. Fair enough, I see the point. It's like a threat, you know. There's the threat of death, but you get more stuff. This is the crossroad I don't need to be on yet. What about Talos? Hell, you could worship Talos. That's always fun. Beginning to sense a trend here. I have to be in there. Oh, they have to make it sound so wet. Listen, I don't need your wet hole opening up to me. Fine, you know what? Bloody things. Okay, I got a bunch of gunpowder, which I will use to make just some bullets. Right, now, it's west of here somewhere. I think. Maybe. This is also west. The only other place it could be is there. I think. So... but yeah. Okay, I agree. Sanguinius, possibly the best. It depends how much you like partying. After a certain point, that might get a bit old. But it could be worse. You could worship, Crazy Man. No, it's not here. Am I even in the right place? Western Grimhaven Bay, Levi Coffin Avenue, which is this one. Not far from the crossroad with Marsh Avenue, which is this. And west is over there. Meeting with the smugglers and returned finding out what happened to his courier. The courier went missing after visiting a house on Levi Avenue. Okay, so it's a house. So we need to look for a house. Sadly, it's become dark, which doesn't help anything. In Western Grimhaven Bay. Technically cleared out this area, but I don't know if they respawn after a while. But unless there's a house here, so it's... None of these houses are open. So I don't know. I mean, also, these aren't houses. That's Grimhaven Bay. And then that we know, according to the map, that west is this way. Which makes it anywhere along here. In theory. In practicality, it's more difficult. we need to find the hobos. There's a hobo sign. It could be this house. Okay. Alright, it is. I guess that's kinda west. I'm gonna suspect he's dead. It doesn't look like the kind of place full of happy living people. Point in fact. Sweet. A briefcase full of gunpowder. Exactly what the doctor ordered. You know, I don't know who does the Innsmouthing repairs, but there's too much water in these places. They need to fix this. It ain't good. Like, none of this is particularly well designed anyway. I like the brickwork, but still. Lackluster.
Left by something heavy with wheels.
So many cars. Oh, it's probably a garage, mate. Oh, no.
The blood's almost dry.
Let's see.
Empty, but reeks of gasoline.
Well, I don't think he's doing any good.
I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid
Not a
of
great
corpse.
way, because the corpse is still here. But if you want to get rid of a corpse, fine, but that corpse is still there. Okay, well that's a thing there. That's a sledgehammer. Hello, magical wall. Just gotta look at it until it does something. Besides, Alex, I don't know if you've ever heard this, but cars are bad at water. Okay, well, I'm not a fan of being spoken to by...
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get him, boys.
Get him, boys. We're gonna come here and talk to you. Hey,
No
pal.
mercy, boys. He's been asking for this.
Okay.
Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Wait, did you kill him or then set him on fire? Which was it?
Drock. Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way?
Time to figure this
Well, that
out.
seems pretty simple.
Drock.
1,
Whose
2...
idea was... You're
3,
done, kid. No mercy,
4.
boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Okay, I need to find a quick travel spot, really. In theory, there's got to be a one along here somewhere. Frankly, they're a bit light on when they have them, if I'm honest. I know I was singing their praises a minute ago, but point still stands. I could do with more of them. Nope, not there. So tell me, guys, would you live in Innsmouth? There's fish people, a chance to get ploughed by deep ones, chance that your wife's gonna leave you for a deep one. Which is a... well, it's a deep one, really, isn't it? Also flooding. And constant dead fish people. And this guy. Who's just having a day. Now, me personally, I wouldn't. Don't like the sea. Wouldn't want to live next to the sea. Knew a lad who lived in Aberystwyth. Didn't seem fun. A lot of waves. And cold. And fish. Perfectly valid dislike of the ocean. It's a reasonable fear. Fish are concerning, terrifying, and weird. And just look at this place. Weird ass barnacles and that thing. That's a hermit crab wearing the body of a cat. That's just unpleasant. I mean, just as a concept, that's unpleasant. Poor kitty. It's a bold cat, which is weird. I find bold cats very strange. Whiskey crate. Oh, okay, yeah, I know what I need to do. I'm catist, maybe. At least towards fish people. But in my defense, the fish people are grabbing people's... Well, actually I feel more bad for them. I don't think any of them had a choice. They're born as fish people due to their mothers going with the deep ones. And where are you going to go? What are you going to do? You're a fish person. And you're hardly going to be going down to New York City. I've been watching What We Do in the Shadows.
Here's your...
Shh, keep it down, pal. Not too shabby, newcomer.
Well, I found your courier.
What? Keon did. He might think
Were
I
you?
was in on it.
He? Who's he?
The boss.
I don't care.
Not my problem. Just...
You're on there, pal. It is your problem. There, on newcomer. Here's the note with your instructions.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, damn it. More instructions. More bullshit. An alley on Wimble Avenue between Octopus Avenue. Okay. An alley on Windmill Avenue. Well, that's Windmill Avenue between Octopus Avenue and Skipper Road. Hardly the biggest road in the damn world, is it? Weirdly, I don't heal. Okay, if I go straight, then grab a bow, then it should be fine. In theory. Ugh. Shark. Unpleasant. No. That's not right. These engines are terrible. Now, so I need to go down and around. And try and think. Wouldn't it be better to give Fred this information and he can do it from there? Why am I having... Otherwise I'm just going to get taken out of the city, which arguably might not be the worst thing in the world. Because frankly, this city's going a bit weird. Plus, I assume it smells of damp. Now, it's supposedly down an alley on this road. But where, oh where is my little Albie? Okay, well there's an alley there, but there's a car in the way, so it's not that.
Hey, fella.
Oh, goody, I'm being
What do
approached
you
in an
do
alley
when
by
you see
people I don't know. This'll end well.
Pet it or kick it away?
I'd kill it, because the dog's rabid.
Right,
It's an
you
awful
are.
password.
You're
Why
a
would
new
you
one,
pet
huh?
a rabid dog?
Come with us.
Just take me.
Like, don't pet rabid dogs. Nothing you can do for rabies. It's a terrible disease, except get your dog treated. And if it bites a human, there is medicine for human, but only past a certain point. If you don't get it past that point, it's fatal. Oh, hey, look, old guy with a painting with its eyes bleeding.
Who are you, and what the drock do you want? Let's be quick about it, kid. I don't have the whole
You
damn day.
murdered someone.
I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Heard you can help with, certain things.
So you want a favor from me, Mr. Reed? And
Oh
what
yeah,
would
stuck
that be?
being a rude old ass.
I want to smuggle a man out of the city.
A lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed.
Being a rude old ass in the
won't
drive-through
be
is
easy.
behind not
And
being.
like everything in
You'd
life
never be a
that's
rude old ass.
worthwhile,
Well, you never know. You might end up
won't
being
be
70,
cheap.
and that's a whole experience, I assume.
So, what's it gonna
What you getting
cost
in the
me?
drive-through?
Normally, I wouldn't do drock for a newcomer. But you're doing business with that old ape lover, Throgmorton. I think that tells me you're worth something, kid. Now,
Oh,
I
not
have
another
a job
fucking
needs
mini
doing.
job.
but it needs to
I
stay
just want to get
between
this
the
guy
two
out
of
the
us.
city.
Guess I have no
Burger
choice.
King. Oh, I haven't had
So,
Burger King in
what do
ages.
I need to do?
Frankly, Burger King's a bit disappointing. The
things
fries
first.
is terrible. The burger's
My
lovely, but the
name's
fries are
Brutus
bad. Meanwhile,
Carpenter,
McDonald's burgers
rightful
are
head
meh,
of the
fries are
Carpenter
great. I
family.
love McDonald's fries.
Second thing,
And now I'm back to wanting
Someone
chicken
tried to
nuggets, and I
kill
don't
me
even
a week
like
ago.
chicken nuggets.
You're not asking me to track them down and kill them, are you?
no kid.
And KFC's just
I've got
disappointing
hatchet men
now.
if I need 'em. And I don't want to kill him anyway. I just want to know who was gunning for me and why. Yeah, I know how it sounds. But after I almost died, I realized that being a hard case
Was this before or
isn't the
after you
only
burnt
option.
that guy?
I wanted.
I wasn't expecting mercy from a...
It's not a trick, kid. I couldn't give a damn what you think about me. When you're at death's door, it makes you
Was Death's Door burning
Alright,
someone to death?
Color me interested. How did the...
I woke up in the crematorium inside a rolled-up carpet. I had this tag on my toe like some cadaver.
Toe.
I was covered in this weird rancid slime. I managed to get myself out of there. But what I saw once I got home made me think I had a screw
You maybe
loose.
did.
And? What did you see?
Me, kid. Some palooka wearing my face. So I decided to
How do you
get
know
out
you're you if you
and
saw
hole
you?
up here. Gathered a
If
small
Spider-Man taught
company,
us anything, it's
pulled
that clone
myself
dramas are
together.
weird.
What was your last...
I can remember clearly a dinner I had a week before the... I remember writing something in my diary. I don't...
And I sup...
Exactly, kid. In a strong box in my room.
You must have tried...
Of course I did.
Yeah, I
kid.
have a name, man. You don't have to
Wouldn't be
keep calling me
asking for your
kid.
help if this was just a walk in the park. My people said they killed that other me. It didn't change a thing.
Any thought...
It must be someone close to me, so I can't trust anyone. I'm vulnerable now. I can't risk exposing myself.
So where?
Ah, of course you don't know.
I get.
Right.
It appears you're.
Does your curiosity I'm old. Some days I feel tired. This wheelchair, unlike many people, has never crossed me.
Okay.
So I know I...
You mentioned your
Shut
son,
up, kid.
Graham. Can you tell me more about him? You sound pretty...
Of course. Graham is too honest. And since the end of the war...
Yeah, that
he
would be
turned into a
PTSD,
real
but...
bleeding heart. Of course, we've had our differences.
Goodbye.
Right. Up, this is a room. So first things first, I need... What do I need? So... Graveyard and corner of Wayne Road and in a Southern Reed. He was naked, covered in rancid slime, and tagged as a corpse. Brutus thinks someone close to him. Carpenter's Manor. Where am I now is a good question. So that's the smuggler's thing. Right. So first things first, we need to find his... We need to find Brutus's hideout. In fact, we can probably just mark all of these now. Dublin Manor, Carpenter Manor, Southern Old Grove. Where's Old Grove? There. Goldbridge Road. There's Goldbridge Road between Century Avenue and Hillside Street. So that's going to be there. The crematorium, Southern Reed Heights. Corner of Wayne Road and Phillips Street. Okay, that's all shadowed, which doesn't seem entirely positive. There's Wayne Road and Phillips Street. Okay, well that's kind of flooded. So I'm going to say it's probably that. Western Salvation Harbour. Between Seven Oaks and Skipper Road. There's Skipper Road. And there's Seven Oaks. Well, that's clearly where I am now. Alright. Time to go investigating. Where do we start first? I say the house.
The blood dried not too long ago.
Okay. What's happening?
We gotta dump this garbage. Papa Brute will be here any minute.
Apparently found a murder scene. And the hell are those things? You know what? I'm not going to look into it. Probably be horrifying and unpleasant. I imagine I'll hate it. Ah, cool. A coffin. First thing to do, open it up, look for bullets. And I found cordite, of all things. Which, you know, I'm glad I find so many things that let me make guns, but... And there's, again, their weird muscular man kissing a fish. No comment.
The blood dried not too long ago.
I mean, look, no judgment on the muscular man kissing a fish. If that's what people want to see, that's what they see.
You like it here, newcomer?
Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont
I can't imagine it
nowadays.
ended well for whoever lost all this blood. Yeah, top marks for quantity, but so much for quality. Even my gear's
My gear's in better shape than you.
A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two, just like the old days.
Whoa, what gives?
I don't know, the giving tree? Whatever's in that weird pot. You guys have a weird... Yeah, it is kinky. I mean, it's kind of the whole theme. They've got a whole, you know, deep ones and people making babies. And because they make the babies, you get the Innsmouthers. I mean, people went nuts for a fish man. Which fish man? I have not been leveling up. I keep forgetting I can level up. I don't have a battle rifle, so that doesn't really do me very good. Yes, that I want. And then... Yes. And we'll remain sane for longer. Oh, yeah, Sidon. God, I completely forgot about Sidon. I don't need that anymore. And I don't need that anymore. I honestly completely forgot about Sidon. Jesus. I haven't played a Zelda game since I had a Switch, which was a while ago, and I never played the new one. I watched our friend Merrin play parts of it, but I don't think I see much plot. And there's the shoe guy again. Well, it's a different shoe guy, but it's a shoe guy nonetheless. Right, so... Let's see, he's there, so we can get there pretty... No, not danger, I just want to die. Wait, is it Sidon or Sidon? Sidon. That's the downside with Zelda. They never actually mention the damn names. Because, you know, no one talks. Never played any of them. There are varying good or bad. Honestly, Alex is the one to ask. He knows Zelda better than I do. I played, like, Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time. And that's about it. And Breath of the Wild. But I think Alex has played more of them than I have. Okay, Carpenter Manor. Not who I was looking for.
Hey, you. No lord.
I'm looking for work.
Sure. There's a sack of...
Got it.
Get a move on.
Bye.
Okay. So this is Carpenter Manor, but all the carpenters are dead. Also, that guy was way too quick to give me a job. Like, I just walked in. Sorry, I was changing a baby. That's no way to talk about Layla. Yeah, I'm stopping nice to Layla. She's been mean to me the entire time, so I'm going to get my own back. Boosh. Okay, not going up there. How is the wee baby? Alright, a lot of food. Lot of food.
So, where are the potatoes?
Uh-oh. Have I walked into a trap? I may have walked into a trap. He pukes, covering all who may approach. Well, has he been drinking in a club? Is it projectile? Has he been having Jaeger bombs? Jaeger bombs never ends well for anybody. I'm 90% sure I'm following a Skyrim character. Tell me he didn't go up the chimney. Okay, he didn't. He's not reverse Santa Claus. Okay, so we jumped over, had a little cry, kept running, kept running. Weird little things. You know what? I'm gonna hit you to death with my shovel. Surprisingly, melee combat is not great in this game. Did you steal the potatoes?
Ah, please, friend. Don't take away my food.
Oh god, my thing's gone weird.
This is stolen. This
What in the
sack
space
was
fuck
meant
is
to go
that?
to
It's
the
a
home.
handy thing. The handyman.
We are
Handy
the
J's.
hungry, mister. Me and my family. I have 5 children to feed and nothing to feed them with. And look, we'll starve to death without...
I don't get it.
They'd only give me 1 portion. Even though I
Sorry, but stealing...
have...
Them's the rules.
I pray...
I didn't actually mean to do that. I wasn't paying attention. But, yeah, other people need the food too. And if I'm honest, an Irishman stealing potatoes is so terribly stereotypical. Like, come on, you could have... You have non-Irish characters in this game. You didn't have to do that, but... Meh. Whatevs.
All done. Great. There was one minor...
What?
The sack was borrowed by one of your...
You did good.
I'm sure your boss would want to know about it.
You're right. I'm needed here. Vera, go see Mr. Graham Carpenter and report.
Thank you. I mean, I do feel bad. But on the other hand, they're just ones and zeros, man. You can't worry too much about it. I gotta save the universe. Or that doctor who I still haven't rescued from the Innsmouthers. Which, now that I think about it, is probably something I should have... Wait, there's more basement? How is there more basement? Okay, there's kind of more basement. Okay. Should probably... Can I make any bullets? Because I've sort of just realized I have, like, no bullets. I can make some. Not a lot. But enough. Well, hey there, boys. Must suck being on guard duty. You could chill out. But you... Oh, that is so... I know he's talking about the Germans. Okay.
I've seen this face before. Paris, December 1918. Right after the guns stopped firing.
I mean, that's actually not that uncommon with the mask thing. It was a thing they used to do quite a lot in a...
I've seen this face before.
Why can't I get a read on that properly? I'm trying to... Let me see the mystical memory, but it won't let me.
Mr.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a common thing in
Carpenter.
World War I.
How
After
can
the
I
thing,
help?
they tried to replace
Your
people's
workers is a
devastated
thief.
faces
Stole
with
a
those
sack of
masks.
potatoes.
Oh. I do hope my people haven't taken it in.
Not yet. This...
I won't punish a man for trying to feed his family. If he needs more, let him come back. It may be that he'll need medicine.
No offense, but why such generosity all of a sudden? I mean, this distribution of supplies.
I hope to set an example for the other influential families of Oakmont. Together we can make our city a better place. Besides,
you haven't been outside,
after the
have you?
incident with the poisoned fish, people were left with nothing to eat.
Thank you. I thought Brutus was the head.
Oh, no, not at all. My father's still in charge. I've simply taken on some of his responsibilities. He's past his prime and needs more rest.
The mask.
A war wound. I prefer.
Pretty sure the guy I'm playing is also a veteran. So for the guy who's still adamantly anti-war, he's got kind of the war propaganda there.
Yeah, you don't get these for staying in your foxhole.
Lastly, I appreciate you worried about me. I want to thank you for once more for saying, okay.
Paris, December 1918. Right after the guns stopped firing.
And let's hope we never go into another world war, because nobody wants that.
The door won't budge.
Okay. There's a flying tentacle monster, but it has the keys. So we're going to find those keys, go into his room, unlock the safe. I better go tell that guy he can feed his kids too. I kind of left him out there. He'll be fine, though, in theory.
Me again.
Bless you.
Look, I talked to Carpenter about your situation.
Really? I didn't know Mr. Carpenter.
You said the Carpenters have...
Look, I just got you potatoes.
Hey, you can shoot straight with me.
Hey, your family
It's
isn't
all
going to starve because I helped.
between us.
Worse. A lot worse. Criminals and murderers. Rumors are their boss, Brutus, defiled several women and got away scot-free. Terrible. People called them a grand family. Their word is law in Oakmont, along with the Throgmortons and Blackwoods.
Whose word isn't law in Oakmont? It seems like it's a common trend that everyone's word is law.
Hey, listen. Carpenter wanted me to give you the...
K bless him and his...
No worries. He seems like a good duck. No, I'll give time for him doing that. Saved a guy's life without caring about his face getting, you know, exploded. Gave that guy free food and medicine. More power to him. Of course, I doubt they can cook particularly well, and I assume it's fish, and I'm definitely not going to mention that I'm the one who poisoned the last batch of fish. Because that won't go well for me. Sorry, how did you get in here?
Brutus Carpenter, I presume.
Yes, that's right.
Bye.
Oh!
Huh. Now, weren't you the one who called Robert an ape lover, Brutus?
Well, looks like he's already opened the safe. I was on the verge of complete rejuvenation. Frankly, I didn't expect a flock obeyed our church, and said perhaps our priest merely feigns disgust. Okay. I have no idea what's going on.
This has been empty for years. Seems someone believes eternal life comes in a bottle.
Oh, hey, it's that painting. Isn't that like Cain eating his children or something?
What you making, kid?
Okay. I'm now confused. So they locked his dad in his room. But his dad isn't his dad, because I met his dad, who's an old man, but...
Something wrong?
Yes, quite a lot. I'm... I don't know what the... I mean, I need to go to the crematorium to make more clues. And his diary isn't actually in the safe. So, that's unhelpful. I think I need to go to the crematorium and get the last few answers. Which is the best way to get there? That way. If anyone has any suggestions on what the hell is going on, I'd be more than happy to hear them. Because I ain't got a clue. But... we may... I mean, in theory, that will... it might answer the questions, I don't know. So he got beaten up, left for dead... and there's a younger version of him in his house. And he's covered in slime. I wonder if the slime has any relevance, but I can't see how it would. And now I'm going to go to a crematorium, my second least favourite place to go. Well, fourth. Maybe fifth.
Day to you, kind sir.
You are terrifying.
Will be more merciful to you. Some Danes robbed the graves in the cemetery. If I don't find the body soon, but I have no idea where to start. I'll be fired. I know it. And it's the only job I'm fit.
I can help you.
Oh, thank the angels.
Please stop saying it like that.
Sir, I'll repay you. I will. And you don't need to muck up your suit-lugging bodies round, sir. I can do that.
I'll consider it. But first, the crematorium.
Very neat. Someone spent a lot of time opening it.
Okay, well, that's terrifying. I mean, this is a graveyard, which is normally where you'd find a crematorium, right? I'll be honest, the art of cadavery and all that other stuff, not really my forte. But this looks crematorium-y. Named it by the name, saying Oakmont Crematorium. Classy. Very swish. I don't think I'd want to watch it. I mean, I remember cremations and I don't think you watched it. You said your goodbyes and then other stuff happened. But the only things I saw cremated were my pets, and that was significantly less of that. Last week, Jack White to be cremated urgently. Robert Taylor, James Warren on sick leave since... Interesting. Why urgently? Keys are on the table.
The door won't budge.
And there's wild beasts in there, which are Alex's new favourite thing, also known as the hand monsters. And I'm going back to searching through that. Okay, somebody bent a stick. Or a shovel.
Whoever held this poker has got to be covered in slime.
Wait a minute. The slime. The slime's the key.
And judging by the dried blood and the dent on this shovel, it was used as a weapon.
Well, there's more slime there. Okay.
Someone tried to wash the stain out, but it's still slimy. Ugh, it stinks.
Why is there another key soap there?
Someone tried to wash the stain out, but it's still slimy. Ugh, it stinks.
Well, I can't pick up the key soap. I'm beginning to think that that's just the model they have for soap.
Ah, it reeks to high heaven. What is
Badly
this
animated would be the answer to that, I think. Ooh. Button. Why do I hear someone moving around? I've not found anyone alive, nor anything that would indicate why he was being cremated. At least in Vampire, it was a vampire. Although the last time I came into a crematorium in Vampire, if anyone watched the Vampire stream, you remember what happened. I died. Horribly. More than once. It was unfortunate, but it was what it was. Okay. Let's see. Smuggler's Both is a ruthless tyrant. So that's that. Now, what else? That's that. But that's that. So, I still got nothing. I don't know. Aside from terrible pots. Okay, the last thing I want to hear is things moving while I'm inside a crematorium. Alright? It's weird enough. I am not getting zombified in a crematorium. James Warren. Okay, I couldn't find the diary. Well, I did. I'm on the verge of complete rejuvenation. Frankly, I didn't expect. S. Cole, Vivian Black, and Jack White. Why is Jack White? MJ and cremated, 16 unidentified. So the question is, was anyone else not cremated?
Reeks to high heaven. What is this stuff?
Oh dear God, that's how many pal tamers there are? Jesus. 7 million pal tamers. And all it is making Alex do is repeat the term pal.
Someone tried to wash the stain out, but it's still slimy.
Okay, I'm
stinks.
stuck. I'm a stuck bear with no idea where. Oh, that's weird. It is a bit wild. As I said, I don't expect it'll go on forever.
Ugh, what a stench.
It'll probably disappear relatively quickly. Like, it's arguably a gimmick game. It's fun, I guess. But it's, yeah, which is fine. Gimmick games are fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Flavor of the month kind of deal. And I might be wrong, in fairness. 7 million pals, are all of them Edgeshoe? Edgeworth? I didn't say Edgeshoe. I don't want to think about how many me and Edgeshoe having pals. God, I love the idea of pals. Edge pal. Oh, there's a coffin. Auriel Ledot, final words. Come on, dude. Fuck it, man. Let's go bowling. Imagine that as your final words. For one thing, I don't think dude was in common cadence. But, you know, whatever. Who wants to go bowling? I hate bowling. And I don't just hate bowling because I'm terrible at bowling. That is a large part of it. So let's be fair, Eva Gumshoe only had like 2 faces, and one of them was that kind of... Ah, there it is. Now the question is, can we get Alex to dress up as Gumshoe for Halloween?
What by the Engels is going on? Where am I?
Okay.
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
Another one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
Okay, well that's going to be one.
Another one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
Why was it urgent? So I'm semi-invested in what the hell's going on, at least as much as I can be.
What by the Engels is going on? Where am I?
Well, I mean, the fact he ran out of here naked. It's GTA 5 where you...
comes round. Brutus was brought in by some group who had to deal with the crematorium worker. So, Brutus woke up, knocked the guy out cold, and escaped.
Okay. Urgent treatment, he's going to be at the hospital. Right. Okay, we know where the hospital is, because we've been to the hospital before. We're making headway. We find the guy who got a head bump, ask him what happened, and he's going to be all like, oh, nothing happened. And I'm going to be like, well, you say that, but I know. Because I'm wearing a hat, and he's going to be like, oh, golly, jeez, I didn't know that you were that intelligent. Oh, no. I hope you didn't know about my many other crimes. I don't know why he sounds like that, but in my head he does. Alexander Tully, stood tall, buried deep. Murdered by her editor-in-chief, I get that feeling. Lived under mysterious circumstances. There was a comedian who had the best thing he wrote on his headstone, which was, I told you I was sick. Feel free to resurrect. That's not bad either. But I love the sass that comes from having written on your headstone, I told you I was sick. It's just great. Gotta hope the bodies don't, like, sink. Don't get me wrong, I spent a lot of time in graveyards. I find them kind of weird. There was one where I was at uni where at night, Jesus, that's a lot of popping for characters. That was just creepy. That's more characters than I've seen. Oh, thankfully they're all disappearing. I was worried for a minute. Graveyards creep me out, if I'm honest. Right, where's the hospital? That's Oakmont City Hall. There's the hospital. Admittedly, graveyard should creep you out, but weirdly I used to walk dogs in one that was... It's fine during the day, it's just in the evening graveyard's creepy. Although it is fascinating reading the, like, ages of people in it. It's weird. Like, the pure change, you see people who are kind of like, there's like 8 brothers and sisters and only one of them lived past the age of like 9. Please. It's weird. You are the most haggard nurse I think I've ever seen. I feel like you're overworking. Take a break. Alright, where are you? Murder in the basement, Brutus's, double in the manor, crematorium tag, note in the door. Okay, so he's got a head injury, so he's going to be a patient. It would have taken place in... Where did it occur? Reed Heights. And then period after the flood. Okay. Unless I don't need to search for him, he's just going to be upstairs with a head bandage on. Also likely.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again.
You probably shouldn't have eaten leeches in the first place. Whoa, live leeches in your stomach. That's an unpleasant image. See, well, you're wearing a doctor's coat and a hat, so I'm unsure what your purpose is. You just look like you're tired. I'm surprised I didn't find him, in all fairness. Everyone in this hospital is wearing their own clothes, and it's weird, except for Leech Lady. And no comment on Leech Lady. Well, some on Leech Lady. No, this is a warehouse and a very unsanitary operating theatre. Do not operate in here.
Be safe. We don't have any
Yes,
free
you do.
beds left.
You've got like 5 patients. He's got to be in here somewhere. I need to talk to the man who should prepare suffering from a head injury. Maybe it's just after the flood. Morgue? No. No. Second floor of Oak... Yeah, okay. There we go. Second floor. He's upstairs somewhere. I weirdly had to search for staff. I don't know why. I mean, he is staff, sure. This is not the second floor. No, it is the second floor. So he's got to be here somewhere. Oh, look. You've suddenly appeared.
You're James Warren, right?
Yeah, that's me. What do you want? I'm sick, can't you see?
A week ago, a group of people brought an unconscious man.
What makes you think
Magic
I
powers.
You were supposed to cremate a man. Listen, so tell me, who paid you to...
How do you know about White?
I talked to him. I need names, Warren.
I can't. I say anything. I'm toast.
They'll certainly kill you if they find...
No, please. No, I didn't ask their names. They're priests, but they ain't from... They were talking about the Lord of the Woods or something. Maybe from an old Oakmont church?
Where can I...
I don't know. Some things in this Borg are best left...
It's not much.
You...
See you, Warren. By the way, you tried to kill one of the most influential people in this city, maybe. Okay. So where would I find information about that? That's a better question. History books. I don't know. This is... Let's see. So, what options do we have? A university library, maybe. I mean, that would have history books. Yeah, I think that's our best bet. I don't see the City Hall having it. That would be my assumption. Because, you know, books. Okay, well, it's a multiplex. As well as a library.
Hello?
Hello.
The hell?
Welcome to Oakmont University Library. Joy Hayden. Can I help?
Charles Reed, private investigator.
Why is her mouth sewn shut?
I apologize for my...
Mouth?
Yeah.
Punishment.
The
Long
fuck
story.
kind of punishment?
Sorry for me being so direct, but...
Legal in Oakmont. Local custom.
Huh.
That's a bad custom.
I need to see your book.
Sure. Over there.
And that's it? No.
No. Library public. Knowledge for everyone. Welcome.
Well, that's music to my, eyes. This city doesn't...
Mr. Throgmorton. Funds. Keeps everything in check.
Really? Huh.
That is
I wouldn't have thought
super unpleasant.
He says people need hope, entertainment, escapism. Now more
Why-
than ever. Can't imagine
Why would you not just...
library without his help.
Ugh.
Bye, Joey.
That's an unfortunate name, Joey. Okay, Joey, you appear to have a picture of blood on a bathroom. I'm not going to ask questions, Joey. I am still going to be super uncomfortable by the fact someone sewed your mouth shut. That's an unpleasant image. Why does the library have a cash register? Okay. Let's go with history. Book information. No. No. Another prominent place of worship was Redemption Church. Central Salvation Harbour on Marsh Avenue. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. I mean, I still am living in a city where someone... You know what, it doesn't even surprise me anymore. That's the problem. Central Salvation Harbour, Marsh Avenue. between Polaris Road and Old Church Road. That'll be it. Bye, Joy. Maybe talk to someone about less punishment with the mouth being sealed shut, because that's just weird. At least this street looks relatively normal. I think I've been there before. Isn't that the church that burned down? Yeah, it is. I've been there before. I've wandered in there. I've meandered to this explodey church. Well, pseudo-explodey church. I don't think it's explodey anymore, but... Well, it wasn't even explodey then. It burned down, but still. Not an accurate statement. Okay, well this wasn't shut the last time I came in here. Right. So, if I were a creepy bunch of weirdos, Gilda failed to seduce the mayor with promises. Now he needs some mercury spilled in his bedroom. Okay, they're poisoning people with mercury. Which, if you know your ancient Chinese emperors, which I spoke about before in a different stream, one of them had mercury on his thing? Okay. We're not going to talk about all that. In fact, the best... At least we look at it better. But also, damn! That's a weird looking smiley face. Okay, I need to let my, I'm slowly going crazier. I should probably look to make some more, health packs, because I haven't made any. Good to see that... I don't need... yeah. Right. Bullets. So I got 9 of those. Alright. Okay, so everyone worships this K dude. These guys worship him as a paragon of the forest. They are clearly poisoning people and trying to get them to eternal life. I'm going to assume that the old guys... I don't know. And maybe the young guy's a clone? Hard to say for certain. But why clone anybody? That's just weird. Thoric, excuse me. Oh. Oh, I see. Hey, pal. So, someone slept down here. Clearly not that guy. He's dead. You good, buddy? You kind of look like someone ate you.
Something's chewed this one up real bad.
I burned the seductive witch, my daughter, my cursed seed, but okay. It is a filthy goat's womb, the breeder of the devil's spawn. She is mine, my blood, my treasure. Now neither devil nor filthy men may touch her, for I have smitten her sinful What?
Something's chewed this one up real bad.
You might be a bit weird. This is all getting quite strange. I realise that everything is quite strange anyway, then it's Cthulhu, so it's a given. Well. Oh no. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna go into the creepy basement as a diver. We're gonna take a short break while I go to the loo and rethink my life choices. See you in a second. People come up with like something to convince me to go into this scary water. The irony of saying do it for Neku when Neku equally hates the water as much as I do is not lost upon me. But fine. We'll do this.
Ah, this is in good shape.
Is it?
Ready to use. Ah, this is in good shape and ready to use.
Okay, maybe I don't need to go down into the water. Well, it's not letting me, it's just telling me, this is in good shape and ready to use. Too chicken to swim? Dude, I've seen what's in the water. It's not chicken. There's giant fish. And fish who sleep with our wives. You want me to swim with fish that sleep with our wives? These fish make cucks of us, Amas. We are cuckolded by the fish, people. Also that. So, you know. That's enough to put you off. I feel like it wants me to swim, it's just not telling me. Swim with the cuckfish. Gotta up your game. Up my game with the cuckfish? Look, I don't think I can compete with cuckfish, man. They got moves. They got jams I can't even begin to understand. Also, they're a cult. So, you know. Okay, I'm lost at what I'm meant to do. Like, I'm a little bit lost. What do I do?
Ah, this is in good shape.
Alright, I'm just gonna look, because otherwise I'm gonna be stuck wandering around back and forth for hours. Find an old Oakmont church. Okay. missing something. Examine the yellow substance on the ground. That's apparently what I've got to look for. The problem this game has is if you don't specifically find the right things, it can be a bit weird about what it's willing to let you do. Okay, so I've got to go to the ground, kill that small monster, and there should be a yellow substance on the ground, which is that, I guess. But that's generally unhelpful, and I already found the body because it's there. It's not exactly subtle. Go down and examine the diving suit. Maybe it's this. Yeah.
Ah,
okay, it's that stuff.
Familiar smell. Like year-dead skunk.
And then that should, I think, open up the recognition.
Ah, this is in good shape and ready to use.
I just gotta find where it is. And then it'll send me into the ocean depths to find horrors. I guess it's on the upper floor. Nope, still not loaded. Okay. Where the hellful is it? I've never only been able to see it when I've got the mind's eye activated. It's not up here. Is it outside? Nope. Okay, I found the note on the floor. I did this, and I looked at that, and that was all kind of corpsey. And then we go downstairs. Wait. What? Each of the statues is an illusion. Okay. Hey, right here to watch you. Why? Well, you get to watch me see creepy statues. See this statue? Looks nice. Now we look at the statue. No longer nice. Horrible blob monster. And a semi-naked guy pointing a gun at me. Well, welcome to Sinking City. The statues were illusions. They've changed. I try not to think about it. Oh, good.
Make sure you get every scrap. We don't want anyone reading these while we're down there.
They're gonna make me go underwater, and I don't wanna. Not with the cuckfish.
The stars are aligned, and a new turn of the cycle begins. The time has come to return to the mother's womb, and we shall be reborn.
So, from what we've discovered, a woman left her husband, and it turns out the Innsmouthers have women sleep with the Deep Ones. And she was married and she did it, thus turning her husband, and thus the fish and her turned her husband into a cuckold. Ergo, cuckfish. You go in the ocean and your wife sleeps with a fish.
Take them to the crematorium. We'll destroy them before we dive.
Don't wait. I'll catch up to you.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Right. So... When they say there's plenty of... Yeah. Yeah, Also, there's a bunch of pictures of muscled men kissing fish.
The stars are aligned.
And then there's also a tentacle saying, feel the tentacles. It's weird, man. This game is weird.
We shall be reborn, brothers and sisters. Make sure you get every scrap. We don't want anyone...
Didn't realize I had such eclectic taste. Yeah, well... Now we're going to go into the ocean.
We'll destroy them.
Don't wait. I'll catch up to you.
A group of fanatics based in the Redemption Church got rid of several bodies, took all the documents they could, and died.
Yep, psychosis is hitting me. Alright, what's the new Mine Palace? Maybe? No. And it's not that. Right, okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't want to go down there. Yep, there it is. Mm-hmm. And the worst part is he took his fedora off. No, don't go deeper! Yay! The lovely abyss. Nice, deep, dark, and pleasant. Oh, cool, someone's doodling down here. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm not gonna... If I don't look up, it's fine. I'm trapped in a hole under the water. Okay. Just gotta look for the magic symbol. Stop thinking about the... This is a perfectly pleasant thing I don't want to be invested in. It's dark. I'm all turned around. There's altars. Imagine if you dived in the ocean and found a sodding altar. Or cultists. Then just dive in the ocean and find something pleasant. Like a... I don't know. Right, I think I've got to get up there. Can I... Oh, it does sort of climb. Oh, good, I can grunt. I see this all as just prep work for your Subnautica. It's not happening here. I'm sorry, I can't do Subnautica. I'd never get anywhere. It'd be a 5-hour stream of me sitting in the shallows, adamantly denying my move forward. As I saw your Subnautica stream, nothing can surprise me anymore. Your Subnautica stream revealed the future for me. Oh, it's unpleasant colours too. Just, if I don't look up, I can't see what's above me. I've seen what's down here, and I don't... What was that? Nope. Nah. Okay, okay. No, it wasn't a Leviathan. There is a giant squid down here, and I don't like giant squids. Giant squids are something I have issues with. I need to just... if I don't look up, it's fine. That's the point. If I don't look up, it's not a problem. I am under the... the fuck was that? Okay, it's just fish. Just fish in a barrel. Fish in a barrel. Go to... Cool, poisonous jets. Good. That... Stop. Nope. Not gonna think about that. Not gonna think about that. I didn't think about that. Fuck is that thing? Leave. Come. Oh, why does it make growling noises? Come, bug off. Don't follow me. For all I know, you're a cuckfish. Go on, go away. Go away, cuckfish. Bad cuckfish. Yeah, you better hide. Oh, that looks fun. That looks like a fun place to chill out. Good, cuckfish is gone. Trying to steal my wives. Okay, we're getting to the end. No more underwater bit. This is why I don't like the underwater bits. There's nothing intrinsically bad. It's just the things moving, and they're big, and they're unpleasant. In Subnautica, it's worse, because they come for you. They come for you, and they eat you. And fish swallow things whole, and alive. And, okay, this might be bad too. Well, I've never met a cult who wasn't reasonable.
Why are you here? You look like a fresh...
And you look like an asshole.
Yeah, well, you're no oil painting yourself, fella.
Imbecile.
Like the cuckfish, they do not come for you. They do come for someone else. Yeah. Yeah.
From the fecund mother's womb, slick, naked, yet virgin.
All right, if you want me to follow your OnlyFans, dude, you gotta chill.
This city, our hands too. We fill young Graham with our words, and soon he will be hollow.
Okay, now I'm beginning to think you're a fan fiction writer.
What was that about young Graham?
His house is divided. It cannot stand. The young will succeed the old, as new shoots rise from the... Our growth shall choke the sun.
Okay, I'm still not sure. He might be doing OnlyFans fan. Is there an OnlyFans fan fiction?
New life. You should have stayed.
What would that involve? The fuck is that thing? Nope. You should have brought a gun. But the fuck is the worm? Okay, well, they all seem remarkably chill. Did you just spit a gun at me? Listen, you tremors fucker. Eat a grenade. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. I've played enough video games to know what to do. I appear to have lost a grenade. Alright, listen, hand-me-down. Yeah, no, this was more than I expected to have. Ah, no. It's fine. I'll manage. I'll manage. I can... See? I can throw his own things at him. And I've got one grenade. So, you know, this can only go well. I have no idea what's going on. Or why I'm fighting this fecund... This is apparently their fecund mother. Personally, it looks like a giant tapeworm to me, but, you know. I'm not a cultist. I don't know... I cannot throw it worth down. Let me cut the down thing. There we go. Hey, killed it. Become more like, hey off. Really, you want to fight me? Didn't I just kill your mother? Look, the gameplay is not the height of... Oh god, it's gonna want me to go back. Aye, we feed Daughter of the Woods so she devours the weak flesh. La Shabn... Mortal man is allowed to touch a womb of life. A mortal man is allowed to reborn. Of course, a freaking Lovecraftian game would have a language that's word is concerning. Let's be fair. Lovecraft was a... Hi? Sorry, you didn't worship the giant worm thing, did you? Oh, hey, look, it's Ark players. Hi, Ark players. Hope they don't poo. Thus far, Lord Brutus has refused the gifts of the Lord of the Woods and have become mother. So our chance to change over help Graham the son to get rid of his father on all the streets.
What you making, kid?
Wait, these are all Brutus.
Are you my mommy? Where's my mommy? Anything to eat? I'm hungry.
Okay, so those were all Brutus. So he's been cloned. Josh does look like a... Do we need to have a chat here? Okay. Graham wants to take Brutus's place. That's not a guarantee, though. The cultists could manipulate Graham. I don't know. What do we think? Do we think Graham is... I mean, he's an ex-soldier. He's known for saving people. He saved his friend at the cost of his own face. He's feeding the poor. Or is he a puppet of the cultists? I'm not sure. I think he'll stand firm, but I don't know. I think he'll stand firm. I suspect. But then... That's the only way that works. Well, my option is to help Graham. So my only choice is to not think about that whole thing that happened, or what all these women are doing here. Probably making people cucks would be my answer. Nor how weird that is as a concept. Kind of looks like a turd. I don't want to waste all my bullets shooting these idiots. But a lot of cultists. I'm cleaning house. What? With the men looking like they do. Either are you about to body shame the fish people? Because you've been giving me gumption about that. Everyone's been giving me gumption. Can you really blame the women? It is odd there's no Innsmouth of women. Like, I'm pretty sure they actually turn up in the novel in Innsmouth. All the villagers look like that. Why would you craft it with a mouth? But then, again, on the other hand, Lovecraft wasn't big about writing about women. Wasn't really his thing. So do I just need to go shoot him now? Okay. Right, well, I've found everything in here, so it's time to leave. And thankfully, I don't have to walk back. They'll take me straight back. I don't know how many people built these weird things. So I need to go talk to Graham, have a word with him, and just say, woo! Balloon! Thankfully, I never get attacked by giant sea monsters while doing this, which would be my concern. Fun fact, has anyone actually watched the Kristen Stewart film? The Cthulhu Kristen Stewart underwater film that's on Netflix? Underwater, I think it's called Underwater. Not bad. I know a lot of people give Kristen Stewart like grief, but the film's actually pretty good. And Cthulhu's in it. Briefly. He's in it in a kind of way. Did you know a cult lives it? Nah, you don't care. Right, so I need to go talk to Graham, I guess. And do whatever it is I do with Graham. Where does Graham live? Oh, I remember where Graham lives. He lives over here. So, I'm going to have to kill Brutus. Which I don't really mind about, because he set a guy on fire for just selling him out to the police. Which, as criminals go, is relatively normal, but, you know, it's still bad. When I set people on fire, it's due to a positive reason. All my actions are done for the good of the people. Also, I have to make up for poisoning all the fish. I believe the game's glitching out. In fact, I'm sure the game's glitching out.
Tell me why you tried to kill your father.
What do
You know what I'm talking about.
I know all about your plan. I have proof. Just level with me.
I knew you weren't just a worker. Look, I'm not proud of what I did. He's my father. But he was a terrible, terrible man. Crime has always been my family's business. I want to change that. I want to help people. But he will never stand for it.
So that's...
My father said...
Yeah, you're right.
I wear a turtleneck and look continuously tired.
Change this city, Mr. Reed.
I feel a connection with Charles Reed by the fact he continuously looks like he just wants to go to bed.
I need to have that influence. I'll pay you if you need. But please, listen to your conscience. Brutus will not change. He harms so many, he must die.
Actually...
I can. If that's what...
Yeah.
Thank you. You've...
Goodbye.
I believe I have made the right choice. I'm 90% sure that's the doctor, but whatever. Right, I'm going to go shoot your dad. Have a nice day. Well, he's not in here. And nothing in the tincture, which is the word no one says enough anymore. A tincture. Right. Now, if I were a Brutus, where would I be hiding? Probably somewhere where a bullet wouldn't hit me. But fun fact, still gonna happen. Oh, Eva, did you see the cake body? I don't know if everyone's seen the cake body. So this guy's house, his son died. It was the whole thing. That's why I'm here. And you know what they did? They made a cake. of his dead son. And they're eating it where the dead body was. This is where he had his funeral, and they turned his body into a cake. I personally find the premise kind of unpleasant. I wonder who cut into it first, just to make sure it was actually cake. But yeah, dead kid, turn it to cake. How fun is that? The answer is not very. Right. Now I'm gonna go shoot that old bastard in the face. But in a pleasantly calm way. That was a meeting point. I think that's the one I gotta go shoot him. Yeah, that is the one. Time to go put a bullet in him. But if anyone asks when I die, I do not want to be turned into a cake. Because it's grim and unpleasant and terrifying. Oh! Let's see, it's over here. You'll never find, I'm gonna... What is it when a son kills a father? Patricide. I'm gonna go commit patricide. Well, third-party patricide. I mean, it's still patricide, but it's, you know, patricide with it.
Do you like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it.
So you're saying, what you're saying is that unlike the cake, that's off the table. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Find an old man and shoot him in the face. Oh. I didn't have enough bullets. Also, where the hell did all my health go? Note to self, do better than that. Maybe make some bullets. Well, that was the subtle approach. It was very mafia, walk in, gun, pap, pap, pap. But it wasn't clever. And we've got to be cleverer than that. Now, let it never be said that I'm a man without imagination. Damn, no grenades. Oh, hey, look, it's a crab carrot. Ear form, don't look at the crab cat. It's like a hermit crab wearing a cat's corpse. It's a whole thing. It's very unpleasant. It's generally just... Yeah. Oh, I don't like looking at it, in fairness. Wait, what? Oh, you're immediately going for the violence. Well, that's rude. Okay, why is this guy running at me? Damn it. Is he dead or is he still alive then? Well, only one way to find out. Hello. Old man, are you still here? Are you alive? Are you dead? Look, your son wants me to talk to you. He was very adamant. Oh, nope. His lady friend's coming to beat me up. Well, she could have done better, frankly. I did not need that ass shot right there. Listen, Victor Zsasz. Okay, you just took a bullet to the head and you're fine, so I'm clearly outmatched. Can I make any bullets? Yes! I can make 2 whole bullets. I probably shouldn't have wasted so many bullets randomly shooting pedestrians. But in my defense, they were kind of annoying. Okay. Time to do what any sensible person would do and shoot an old man in the head. No, he is actually dead. That's weird. So they all came back to life, but he didn't. And then I had to shoot them all again. Why? Okay, fine, whatever. It is what it is, I guess. I swear, they're not a fan of giving me bullets. It's almost like they assume I'm going to do something bad with the bullets. But, you know, what's the worst I could do? Except for that. That didn't even kill him. I know I said I'd change my way, but... no. He could have told somebody. And now I know my guns work. So... I'm being practical. Prudent, some might say. I definitely need more bullets, though. Okay, so I need to go talk to this guy. And then I can go free the doctor. I think. Yeah. Talk to this guy, tell him his dad's dead, free the doctor, pray he isn't a cult member.
Your father is dead, Mr. Carpenter.
Realize that I'm a private eye who's murdering people.
This brings me no joy. But thank you. You made the right choice. A noble choice, despite...
Yeah, patricide is always noble. Ask the Romans.
My father twice. I had to ask you to stain your hands too. But the guilt isn't yours. I take
You dye your hair or your eyebrows?
It's all right, Mr. Carpenter. Now.
Of course I will.
Goodbye.
Okay, got the card for escape from Oakmont. Gotta go give it to the guy. He'll tell me where the doctor's being kept. And this entire bullshit runaround that they've had me doing this entire time for something that could have been 5 minutes and a phone call will be over. And God, if that doesn't sum up most gaming stories. It could have been 5 minutes at a phone call. Or just say it could have been an email. We've all played games where the entire plot is, this could have been an email. Now, Resident Evil. Right. Where... he's in the fish market, isn't he? Yeah, he's in the basement of the fish market. Go in there, give him the thing. I'm now trying to think of games that plot sort of boils down to this could have been an email. Let me look at my thing. The Last of Us would have been solved with an email or just being honest with people. I know everyone's like, oh, Joel murdered those people, but in fairness to Joel, the Fireflies weren't exactly honest. I never did complete Last of Us 1, did I? On stream, I completed 2. Right.
It's done, Fred. The Carpenters will be getting in touch soon. Now, do you have something for me?
Perfect. All right. His name is Ebony Blackwood.
Blackwood, huh? Yeah, I met...
If the Order knows something, it's a good bet that Ebony does too. If they have your professor, he knows. I'll give you the address of the meeting place. He'll be expecting me, not you.
All right.
Thanks.
He's not wrong for getting the hell out of here, though. Oh, he gave me a battle rifle. That's fun. Right, well, I think that's probably a reasonable place to end it, because now we've got to go do this whole... It's going to be more people asking me to do more stuff. This game kind of has an abundance of people asking me to do things. No one ever tells you anything. You've got to keep doing favors, and it's infuriating. Yeah, he looks trustworthy. But coming back to it, I remembered how much I do enjoy this game. It's weird. It's a weird game, but it's fun. And like, I like the fact that it does make me look for stuff. I can't just... there's quest markers to a degree, but for the most part, I have to go research things, look up certain items, figure out what's what. And granted, it's not the most in-depth. There's like the hospital, the police station, the library, town hall, and the newspaper. That's it. That's all you go to. But it's enough. The only thing I'm not feeling at the moment is the pure horror of it, but that's coming in bits. Granted, Cake Sun is pretty horrifying in its own right. So we'll keep up with this as well. I've got a list of things to keep up with. Tomorrow is either going to be Bound by Flame or something else. We might leave it up to people. Because obviously we've only got a week left before Persona 3 Reloaded comes out, which I'm excited for. Granted, it'll be a whole bunch of the same plot beats as we've already done before, but that's half the fun, really, isn't it? So what I think we'll do, because I can, we'll do a little raid. We'll go Bug Glitch, because he's playing God of War Ragnarok, which I know will annoy Eva, because she dislikes God of War's representation of her country's mythology, which is fair enough. Who doesn't love Odin, who's a bit like, you know, entertaining? God, why do people have such complicated goddamn names? I hate typing. Anyway, a little bit of a raidy raid. Who doesn't love a little bit of a raidy raid? God knows I do. Let's hippity hop, peeps. Much love to everyone who came down. Love to Earform and everyone else. Catch you all on the flip side.
Thank you for the raid, Josh. Beautiful man. How you doing? How was the stream? Just thought actually that means I should probably close the stream because that just means I'm watching myself and that's a bit weird. Don't want to do that. It's a bit weird. How was the stream?
We watched or we drowned, fought for scraps or starved.
Went in a pub.
Till we could not stand.
Was you thinking? There was squid. Did you have calamari then for dinner? That chain's moving way too much for shut off, man. To be fair, I fought a grandmother. I was playing as Atreus and I met up with Bother and fought our grandmother. So that was fun. 4 different times, clones and all that. Oh, well, you know.